Good afternoon, I'm Ms. Taft, the high school principal, and welcome to our National Honor Society induction ceremony for 2020. First, we need to start with some thank yous. First to Scott Liberati and his crew for getting us all set up, ready to go in our new auditorium. Mr. G and Mrs. Wolf for their flexibility in recording. Parents for your patience and understanding. Mrs. Field for putting this whole program together. Students for all their efforts on stage and in runs ready to come. And a special thank you to Mrs. Minio and Mr. Sanchez-Stasso, our advisors, who were committed to having an in-person ceremony for our students. Thank you to all of you. At this time, can we please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Parents, students, and esteemed faculty, as a member of the Marcus Whitman chapter of National Honor Society, it is my pleasure to welcome you as our guests to the 2020 induction ceremony. We are here today to recognize those who have demonstrated exceptional achievements in those areas that the National Honor Society has distinguished as keys to excellence. At this time, I introduce Ben Clovis. Thank you.
National Honor Society, which was founded in 1921 by the National Association of Secondary School Principals, was established to recognize outstanding students who demonstrate the four principles of scholarship, leadership, character, and service. Inductees into the National Honor Society will be able to further these principles by using them to better the community and enrich the lives of everyone that comes into contact with them. Katie.
In order to be nominated for induction into the National Honor Society, students must maintain a grade point average of 90%. This average must be maintained if inducted into the society. In order to be inducted into the National Honor Society, the nominees must also demonstrate the qualities of character, scholarship, leadership, and service in their lives. Noah?
The emblem of the National Honor Society is the keystone and the torch. The keystone has inscribed on its face the letters C, S, L, and S, the four principles which are the base of this society: character, scholarship, leadership, and service. As the letters inscribed on the keystone are the base of this society, the torch is the base of the keystone. The torch, which stands for the light of truth, education, and enlightenment, fits into the keystone. The keystone opens the doors of truth, education, and enlightenment by upholding the ever-burning torch. We, the National Honor Society, the keepers of the keystone and torch, must forever safeguard the torch of enlightenment by promoting leadership, character, scholarship, and service in our daily lives. Chris?
It has been said that character is what we do, when being seen and when alone. It cares whether if we are true to ourselves or if we go against our beliefs to fit in. It cares if we do the right things, and it cares if we do them for the right reasons. There is no such thing as success when it comes at the expense of your character, and likewise, there is no failure if you're true to yourself. Character is the foundation of all the other pillars, as it is the clay which shapes all other aspects of our lives. Just like it's clay, it is moldable and can be reshaped over time due to external pressures. However, all of you are here today because of traits that have been fired into you, into the very fabric of your being, and define you as a person, not just as a student. If it be selflessness, kindness, humility, or any other, the National Honor Society recognizes this and thanks you for retaining these in such a trying time as we are in now. Many people tend to sum it up in a single word, and almost any high school student can resonate with this. Whether it be athlete, popular, or smart, realize that even though these may be true, you are much more than this, and we thank you for that. You are being inducted today because you possess good ethics, and for that you should be tremendously proud. In a world of temptation, thank you for staying true to yourself. Those who recommended you realize this, however, only you can know your true heart. Know that the world will not start and end today with this ceremony, but we implore you to use today's accomplishments as fire in the kiln to make something beautiful and to change the world. Thank you. Katie?
Scholarship is one of the 4 pillars of the National Honor Society. It is all the academic achievements that a person has reached. You may be wondering what this means. Scholarship shows in and out of the class through learning as well as extracurricular activities. What a scholar does throughout their daily lives is what defines their scholarship. To give some examples, this could apply to your choices made with how well you participate or learn new information, or who you choose to surround yourself with, or what clubs or sports you are involved with. Ralph Waldo Emerson, a philosopher on self-resilience, once said, "Scholarship is to be created, not by compulsion, but by awakening a pure interest in knowledge." A scholar is created by first finding the ambition and then striving to love to learn. These types of people will spend countless hours studying into the night, reaching out to teachers for help, and finding the best possible way to educate themselves on the material. This person will set high expectations and goals for themselves to overachieve in all aspects of life. Some may have the mindset that they must just attend school every day. However, a scholar will not only attend school, but also pursue a goal daily. One such as this considers themselves at a higher level of thinking that is going to change our society for the better. Every student should strive to achieve betterment of scholarship. To do this, the focus should be placed upon effort in and out of education. Don't be afraid to ask someone for help. Take your time on tests and assessments. Spend extra time on difficult material and take in all the information you can, because the lessons learned will be carried with you. For these reasons, scholarship is included in one of our 4 pillars of the National Honor Society. Jordan?
As New York Yankees outfielder Joe DiMaggio once said, "A person always doing his or her best becomes a natural born leader, just by example." The skill of leadership is one of the 4 pillars associated with the National Honor Society. The definition of leadership, according to the National Honor Society, states, "Leadership is the influence you have on people to do something extraordinary." Being a leader is much more than just being in charge. In order to be a successful leader, you have to teach, inspire, and have passion for what you do in order to help others succeed. Leaders possess qualities such as self-confidence and wisdom in order to inspire acts of good deeds and positive change in all aspects of their lives. Some examples of leadership include, but are not limited to, leading group activities in the classroom and in the community, being an officer in a club, or being a captain on a sports team. But leadership goes much deeper than this. Having a positive impact on every person you interact with each day is leadership. Caring about others is leadership. Inspiring and helping others is leadership. Small acts done every single day is what molds a person into a leader. Leadership is not always an easy thing to do, but it is always worth it. Never be afraid to stand up and be a leader. Be the change you want to see in the world.
American Christian minister and social activist Martin Luther King Jr. once said that life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? The activity of service is one of the 4 pillars that is valued by the National Honor Society, and is also valued by schools, communities, and families. Under the National Honor Society, service is defined as the desire to seek opportunities to help others as well as acts of service, and as seeing a need and fulfilling it voluntarily. The National Honor Society requires students to have a service mindset, which is passion and motivation for a specific cause or to assist people in need. The activities associated with service and helping others should not be seen as a demanded gesture, but rather as an act of camaraderie and unity under your own free will. Unselfishly helping others, even with simple, prudent measures, can make a large difference for an individual or for a community as a whole. At the end of the day, I encourage you all to think back to Martin Luther King Jr.'s question of, what are you doing for others? I encourage you to think deeply about ways you can unite your communities and families through service. I encourage you to seek opportunities where people are in need and where you have the occasion to make life better without reparations or personal gain. And finally, I encourage you all to act on these motives of service and make your community a better place. Thank you. Caitlin.
The members of the Marcus Whitman chapter of the National Honor Society would like to introduce the 2020 candidates. The following introductions have been written by some members of the Marcus Whitman faculty. After each citation is read, please come to the stage, be escorted to your chair, and proudly wear your robe.
I'm going to need a little help from everyone in order to introduce our first inductee. Give me an M. M. M is for motivated. This inductee is ready to bounce in anywhere to help others who are in need of assistance. Give me an A. A. A is for academic, which this inductee is no stranger to, taking some of the most challenging courses and finding great success within them. Give me a K. K. K is for kind. This inductee is genuinely considerate of others and their feelings. Give me an E. E. E is for eager. This inductee wants to help and is ready and willing whenever the opportunity presents itself. Give me an N. N. N is for Niagara University, where this inductee plans to attend college, and she is awarded substantial scholarships. Give me a Z. Z. Z is for zappy. This inductee always has a smile, even if it's masked, and is ready to socialize with others and laugh. Give me an I. I. I is for independent, which this inductee epitomizes. While always respectful of authority figures, they are really not necessary for this inductee for getting things done. Give me an E. E. This is for effective. This inductee can communicate with peers and adults with ease, which results in mutual respect. M-A-K-E-N-Z-I-E. What's that spell? Mackenzie. Congratulations, Mackenzie DeLeo, on your acceptance into National Honor Society.
Sustainability can be defined in a few different ways. One definition of sustainability is the ability to be maintained at a certain rate or level. The first definition compels me as I think about the level of commitment that this student has to our school. This student is an active member of drama club, marching field, and jazz band, as well as Envirothon. He has maintained a high GPA, served as an anchor for our daily announcements over the past couple of years, and is a link leader. This student's ability to sustainability can be defined in a few different ways. One definition of sustainability is to maintain a high performance in activities is impressive. Sustainability can also be defined as the avoidance or the depletion of natural resources in order to maintain ecological balance. Since he joined the Envirothon team his freshman year, this student has helped to improve our school's 3-bin composting system and recycling program, participated in the Impact Earth Waste Study, and has diligently written an Eco Tip of the Day for our daily announcements. Last year, he helped to write an Earth Day grant, which resulted in funds to run our plastic awareness campaign at the Gorham Intermediate School. As Robert Swan once said, the greatest threat to our planet is the belief that someone else will save it. Thank you, Austin Kephart, for using your leadership skills to step up and take action to improve the sustainability of our school. Your leadership, character, and service, as well as scholarship, will serve you and our chapter of the National Honor Society well in the years to come. Congratulations, Austin.
The following student has demonstrated all of the important facets to the National Honor Society: scholarship, leadership, service, and character. The following acrostic describes the reasons why she is a great addition to NHS. N, for never gives up. This individual is persistent in wanting to make sure she completely understands whatever it is she is working on. A, for amazingly insightful. She has the ability to see deeper than the surface level of not only academics, but life topics as well. T, for talented, not just with her academic level, but also on the softball field and in the band room. A, for authentic, the student is genuine, demonstrates good character, and is benevolent towards others, especially those in her community. Additionally, she isn't afraid to talk about her faith. L, for logical, she continuously thinks through things in a meticulous and systematic way, demonstrating quiet leadership with her peers. I, for incredibly mature, she's wise beyond her years, can carry on conversations with her peers, but also has meaningful discussions with adults. She conducts herself with respect and integrity. E, for enjoyable. This individual is a joy to be around. She has great personality and knows how to infuse humor, but also stands firm with her convictions. Welcome to NHS, Natalie Cunningham.
The next inductee would not want anyone to read a speech about her. That's just how she is. She floats under the radar, trying to remain unnoticed, when in reality, she deserves to be noticed and commended on her efforts. This young lady is a role model in all areas of her life. She is a dedicated student, always putting forth her best effort in the classroom, even with the course load full of honors, AP, and Gemini courses. She has a lengthy list of classroom awards from each year of high school to show for it. She is an active participant in Marcus Whitman athletics as a member of both the bowling and swimming teams. She is also very active in other extracurricular activities as well. She was part of Big Brother, Big Sisters her freshman year, has been the stage manager for drama club, and also participates in marching band, all-county band, and marathon and link crew. After school, this superwoman finds time to volunteer and work. She has led groups of children at Vacation Bible School during the summer, worked at the Pick and Patch, and also cleans at her summer camp. On top of being able to do it all, this student is kind, compassionate, and respectful. She is always someone to count on to do the right thing and to be honest. I'm not sure you could pick a better applicant for National Honor Society. Scholarship, leadership, character, and service. She's got it all and then some. Congratulations to Leah Aaron on your acceptance into the Marcus Whitman chapter of the National Honor Society.
This candidate is the epitome of what it takes to be a member of the Marcus Whitman chapter of National Honor Society. He exemplifies the 4 pillars: character, scholarship, leadership, and service, and so much more. Let's take a look at these areas for this candidate. Character. This candidate is the type of person that we all hope we could be. He is kind, willing to help others with whatever is needed, always there to show support, and never asks for anything in return. He does so much more for everyone else that it's hard to believe that this candidate has time to do anything else. And talking about character, this candidate did something in practice once that I don't think anyone else would ever do. While running relays in the hallways, he accidentally knocked down over some items from a custodian's cart. What did this candidate do? He finished his portion of the relay, ran back down to pick up the items that fell from the cart, ran back to the group, and said that he would pay for anything that was damaged. Who does that? Someone with great character and pride for this school. That's who. Scholarship. There is no question as to whether or not he can hold his own in the classroom, no matter what the classroom is. This person hasn't had a marking period average below a 96 across the board while taking honors, AP, and Gemini courses. Not only is he towards the top of his class academically, but he's also up on his sports knowledge as well, which I have to say is pretty impressive, especially since he's a fan of the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Houston Rockets, and the Boston Red Sox. In all honesty, if you're looking to have a meaningful conversation of any kind, this is the person to go to. Leadership. What candidate would be a better choice than a president? Well, that is a class president, but a president nonetheless. And this class president is on his third term. This person has been elected 3 times by his peers to run the entire class because of his leadership ability, among other things. And this leadership isn't just for the class, it's also on the basketball court, as well as being named team captain twice in as many seasons. Whether in the classroom, or on the court, or playing on the field, this candidate is always someone that is willing to go above and beyond to help lead his peers, no matter what the need is. Service. As mentioned previously, this candidate is involved in so many things, it's hard to believe that he has time to do anything for himself, like keeping those grades up. This candidate is a 3-sport athlete, and for each of those sports, this candidate attends almost every open gym practice, as well as the youth clinic for his community. He's willing to spend time helping his sports fundraising events, whether it's working concessions, working a pancake breakfast, to helping on 3-on-3 tournaments, or selling items from a catalog. This candidate's service record clearly goes above and beyond. For all these reasons, I'm proud to announce Grant Kessler's acceptance into Marcus Whitman's chapter of the National Honor Society.
Enthusiastic, good-natured, involved, hardworking, friendly, service-oriented, scholar. These words are powerful when describing the attributes of this National Honor Society inductee. Through her actions and deeds, she has demonstrated these qualities worthy of being a member of the National Honor Society. This student walked into my freshman class with a fresh face and great energy. She exhibited an interest and enthusiasm for our class activities and discussions that always left me smiling. She genuinely was invested in the subject matter and helped others around her to succeed. The school has benefited from her school spirit. Always striving to make Whitman a better place, you can find this person heavily involved in her class activities, whether fundraising, hallway decorating, dressing up for spirit days, and encouraging others to follow suit. She has invested time as a member of the student council planning various activities building the community and school spirit for all the classes. As an 8th grader, she tried out for the bowling team having little to no experience. By this year, she's a vital part of the team, contributing to multiple sectional titles. She even earned the title of the most improved bowler one year. Among her athletic accolades, she earned her varsity letter, sectional patches, and pins, and the coveted Scholar Athlete Award. Drama Club is very lucky to have her talents as well. She wears so many hats, from set building to historian and personal relations, to holding 2 officer positions, always filling in where needed. When not busy at school, you might find her volunteering for Food Link, the Friendship House, or just tutoring any students that need some help. Helping others is a trademark of this individual, as she is gracious and kind in her service to others. Most recently, she was selected as a Link crew leader, guiding freshmen through the challenging transition into high school. I get to witness firsthand the care she takes in welcoming her crew and looking out for the well-being on a regular basis. She takes her role very seriously, and our freshmen are the beneficiaries of her tutelage. It is with great pleasure that we welcome Michaela Baker as the newest member of the National Honor Society. selfless, reliable, kind, dutiful, genuinely sweet character, maintaining a consistent positive attitude, a contributing member, able to balance school and home responsibilities. These are the words and phrases used to describe the next inductee. He is a young man with many passions. He has been an active member of the Envirothon Club since his freshman year. He was the Masterminds team captain his sophomore year. He led the build of the Rover Robot in Robotics Club. He is the lead role in jazz band as a trumpet player. He's also been part of the chess club since middle school. After school, you'll find him working on the family farm or volunteering during school breaks at the Memorial Art Gallery in Rochester. In addition to all these activities, he is a role model in the classroom. With a full load of honors and Gemini courses, this inductee is a hard worker. Each day, he exhibits perseverance, demonstrates a desire to learn, and is a team player. He is always willing to help others with their academics in a way that makes them feel valued. Every once in a while, you'll also have the pleasure of a smile, a smirk, or a very well-timed joke. Scholarship, leadership, service, and character. Lech Kinsel exemplifies all of the qualities of a National Honor Society member, and Marcus Whitman is lucky to have him representing us. Congratulations. Unfortunately, Lech Kinsel is not able to be inducted tonight, but he will be inducted at a later date.
This quiet leader, patient individual, and hardworking student definitely deserves membership to the National Honor Society. This young lady has been a valuable member to her community in many ways. She has acted as a role model for the impressionable children she watches. She has adopted pets from the Humane Society and taken responsibility for their care. This young lady has also volunteered much of her time to our Big Brothers Big Sister program, where she formed a close friendship and mentored a younger Whitman student. Her acts of service and kindness extend to helping her aunt, who requires assistance due to health issues, with various tasks around the house. Besides being a busy volunteer of her time and efforts, this young lady is busy improving herself, her teams, and her classmates by working hard in the classroom and on the soccer field. She has been granted the Spanish Achievement Award and the Soccer Award. This young lady consistently strives to improve herself. She worked on her own this summer, getting herself in shape in anticipation of the fall soccer season. She is always engaged at practices and games. This young lady has extended her knowledge in music by learning to play a new instrument this year. This new inductee has learned that hard work will help you reach your goals, all the while making you proud of yourself in the process. This young scholar, leader, and giving individual greatly deserves the honor of induction into the National Honor Society. Congratulations, Ashley Smith.
Self-disciplined, friendly, and respectful are three attributes that come to mind when thinking of this next inductee. She hopes to become a sonography technician and further develop her art skills. She is the secretary of her class and a member of our student council. She has been a mentor in our link crew along with our school-based Big Brother Big Sister program. As a Big, she has mentored an elementary age student once a week for 2 hours at a time. This is typically a 2-year commitment, but she did such a wonderful job that she was asked back for a 3rd year. This young lady takes great pride in her academic achievements because she says they do not always come easy to her and she needs to work hard to attain them. In 11th grade, she was nominated for the Ontario County Youth Award for her accomplishments in overcoming challenges in and outside of school. She is caring, diligent, and a mature young woman who deserves to be inducted in the National Honor Society. Please help me congratulate Sydney McCumber.
There is a superhero in our schools who walks the halls with the masses. You may not have recognized him before, as he is disguised by the wearing of the glasses. He strolls around constantly, his face always bright with a smile, an expression he never loses, not even after running several hard repeat miles. The reasons are many for this impeccable expression. Maybe it's the academics, the camaraderie, or after the completing a tough repeat 200 session. Perhaps it's because he is loved in a household where the kid's number 2. That's right, he has a younger sister, and she's nice too. This young man complains not a word, is respectful and sure knows what to do. He's cleaned the Moody hiking trail and Route 247, perhaps while wearing Dad's old shoes. On the cross-country course, he is a running machine. He sets his goals super high, which led him to get into the low 18s. Whether running hard on the track or demonstrating knowledge in the class at the Broad, he knows his path here on earth has been created by the Lord. He's as competitive as they come, working hard and getting fast. If you were to race him in a 5K, there's a good chance that you get past. By now, I'm sure you are perplexed by whom the superhero could be. It is tough to figure out because those glasses hide his true identity. So it's time for the reveal and to find out who was just dancing. Congratulations to the National Honor Society's newest mentor, Mr. Timothy Hansen.
The next inductee is very invested in the school and community. Whether she is volunteering at an event, swimming, showing her dairy cattle, or participating in an FFA event, she is incredibly involved in all aspects of the Marcus Whitman School and community. This year, she assisted during the FFA Harvest Party, where she helped reach out to the community members for donations and packed boxes for the event to promote agriculture literacy. She has also taken an active leadership role during our junior FFA meetings, where she has given a presentation about the FFA contests that she has participated in, organized and ran leadership challenges, as well as been an incredible role model for the middle school students. This student's ability to give back to those in need is something that her peers and the adults in her life look up to. She has volunteered at the Mobile Food Pantry, as well as Gleason's Food Pantry in Indianapolis, while attending the National FFA Convention. Here, she packed hundreds of backpacks with food for the backpack program hosted by the city of Indianapolis. Service learning has always been at the forefront of her goals, and she is never afraid to jump in to help. This student's character shines through in everything she does. She is thoughtful, kind, and incredibly trustworthy. She contributes in a way that makes everyone feel welcome and included. Please help us congratulate Emily Button as she is inducted into the National Honor Society.
This positive, kind-hearted, and ambitious student is an optimal addition to the National Honor Society. This charismatic individual sheds light onto others in all areas of his life, on sports teams, in school, in his community, and at home. When this student is not busy putting his all into indoor track, outdoor track, or cross country, he is volunteering at the Rushville Fire Department. He began devoting his time there over 5 years ago in hopes of saving lives and making a difference in his community. He was recognized for all of his support and dedication to the fire department when he received the Village of Rushville Certificate of Appreciation this past November. While putting so much time and effort into helping his community, This individual also makes sure to prioritize his education and school involvement. This student's positive attitude and perseverance makes him a role model to younger students, classmates, teammates, teachers, and coaches. Some awards he has received that demonstrate this are perfect school attendance, our certificate of participation in Big Brother, Big Sister, the Diligent Worker English 9 Award, and the Most Outstanding Award for Indoor Track in 2020. This thoughtful, responsible, and hardworking individual exceedingly deserves this induction into the National Honor Society. Congratulations to Austin Christensen.
Positive, professional, leader, approachable, genuine, volunteer, dependable, friendly, outgoing, comedian. These are just some of the words used to describe the character of our next inductee. She is a multifaceted person. Her work with Young Vacation Bible School children was inspirational. She has been an integral member of our section titled Girls Bowling Team for 4 seasons. She is a high-functioning, accelerated student who chooses to challenge herself even though the topics may not be her favorite. Her cheerful disposition on the WCA2 announcements engages the school community. Her newly created band, Granddaddy Clam, helped to raise the spirits of many during the spring quarantine. So many different types of activities make this inductee unique. Her leadership roles are also impressive. She has been the drama club's historian and is now its vice president. She assists however she can to help the drama club run smoothly behind the scenes. This inductee is a link leader who is happy to help the freshmen feel at home. As an Envirothon member, she has taken the lead in creating videos to teach elementary students about the 3-bin system. Her places of employment would be hard-pressed to find such a young leader elsewhere. The class of 2022 has enjoyed her leadership in hallway decorating. Her talents and leadership skills are clearly evident in her music world as well. She has been to area All-Counties, area All-State, and has also been inducted to the Thespian Troupe and participates in Honor Band. Leading is a natural part of this inductee's personality. This inductee has many areas in her life where service is second nature. She has volunteered with the Vintage Road Racing Association for 2 summers. You can find her helping relatives with many hours of painting and landscaping. This inductee took it upon herself to learn how to play the bass guitar so she could compete the jazz band assembled. This inductee describes her humor as a trait she would like to be remembered for and sees it as a type of service to others. Her humor does lighten the mood, puts others at ease, and helps her peers and adults forget about these uncertain times. Her humor, confidence, and acting talents have been evident in 3 major roles within the Marcus Whitman Drama Club productions. We are fortunate to have her humor here at Whitman. Scholarship, leadership, character, and service are each deep-rooted part of this inductee's life. The Marcus Whitman National Honor Society is fortunate to have you as a new member. Congratulations, Chase Bond.
Would the candidates please rise and repeat after me? I pledge myself to uphold the high purpose of the National Honor Society, to which I have been elected, striving in every way, by word and deed, to make its ideals the ideals of my school and of my life. As a member of the chapter, I welcome, congratulate, and honor you. I am so pleased to have you join us today. As new members, I hope you maintain the principles of the society in your words, actions, and thoughts. May the torch be your light. Remember the following words and be guided by their quiet wisdom. Hold the torch high, you did not light its glow. 'Twas given you from other hands, you know. 'Tis only yours to keep it burning bright. For there are other feet that you must guide, and other forms go marching by your side. Someday in turn they'll lift it high and say, I watched another carry it this way. New and old members, please remain standing.
I, as a sponsor of the Marcus Whitman School Chapter of the National Honor Society, by virtue of authority vested in me by the National Council and the faculty of the Marcus Whitman Central School, do hereby invest you with all the rights and duties, privileges, and responsibilities of membership into the National Honor Society. Congratulations.
As this ceremony ends, I would like to remind you of those qualities we renewed today: character, scholarship, service, and leadership. Our motto has obligated us to be honorable, honest, generous, and show responsible behavior. We must not accept this recognition lightly or in passive vanity, but rather in the sure knowledge that we will be called upon when others falter, need help, or direction. Be proud of yourself today and be a beacon of light to all those around you.
This ceremony is possible due to the efforts of many. The NHS members and advisors would like to recognize and say thank you to the following: the teachers on the Faculty Council for their many hours of reading and discussing application materials, the teachers who wrote the thoughtful speeches for the new inductees we have heard here today, the custodial staff for setting up the auditorium and stage, Mrs. Smith for creating and printing the parent programs and student certificates, Ms. Coolbaugh and the Ag Science students for the flower arrangements, Mrs. Fields for organizing and creating the ceremony program, Mr. G, Mrs. Wolf, and the technology team for the lighting, recording, and uploading of the ceremony, Mr. Rowe for taking pictures, Ms. Taft, Dr. Brown, other administrators, and the Board of Education members for their continued support of the National Honor Society. Thank you again for everyone who helped make this ceremony possible.
This does conclude our ceremony for today. Thank you to everyone for all of your help getting the ceremony all set up. New inductees, congratulations again. And past members, or older members, I guess, thank you for all your speech writing and reading of these speeches today. Thank you.